God damn it.
It doesn't matter.
We are recording.
It doesn't matter.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we can cut all this off. The beauty of editing.
Yeah. No,
Live to tape.
We're fine. We're fine.
Hey now.
I can remember some of them.
We have 50 subscribers on YouTube.
We
now.
hit 50.
Hit 50.
Hey, it's harder to get to 50 than it is to get to 100. Hard to get to 100 than it is to get 1,000. Hard to get 1,000 than it is to get 10,000. Hard to get 10,000 than it is to get 100,000.
We're cutting that. For sure. What the fuck?
Yeah, can we just put horse
You just
noises
become
over
an
that?
auctioneer.
Yes, dude. It's harder to get 50 than it is to get to 100. It's harder to get to 100 than it is to get to 1,000. Harder to get to 1,000. Harder to get to 10.
That can't be true, right? Harder to get to 50 than it is to get to the next 100.
He just
Yes.
woke
I
up.
think it's bullshit.
I have found personally that it is. It's harder to get that initial wave of attention, and then it's.
I guess so.
It compounds, you think?
Should we do something like
Let me
super
tell you
controversial?
this: from 0 to 50, that's 50 times more. From 50 to 100, 2 times more.
Holy shit, that's math.
Whoa, I feel like we should have been on
fucking
acid when you said that.
That's math, dude. Holy shit.
Oh fuck. Well, before I just wanna confront Bo on he fucking offered to get us Starbucks
Yeah.
before the podcast.
Yeah. Which was a
And
nice gesture.
incredibly nice.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be super early, first off.
And yet,
But what did you ask for? When someone asks...
wait,
when
what did I? Hold on.
When
What
someone
did I ask?
You asked for a cake pop. I thought you were kidding.
I did too.
Why would I be kidding about a cake?
Because
That
it's
is-
stupid.
That's
Why?
an insane
Nobody
thing to
nobody
ask.
gets a cake pop for breakfast.
Also, when
I'm
someone...
not getting it for breakfast. I've already been up. I've already had breakfast.
If they had
and I just
pancake
want.
pops.
I need my first
Hey,
dessert.
when someone asks you if you want Starbucks, there are 3 options. Iced coffee, iced
Okay.
tea, maybe matcha.
Okay,
Those are
you
your
would've-
options.
you would've
Hot
been willing-
coffee, maybe, but in the morning, I think it's iced coffee, iced tea, matcha.
Hot coffe's fine.
That
Yeah,
is
hot coffee is totally fine, but I gotta carry it.
You would have
It's a
been
little bit
willing
more.
to spend upwards of $5 to $7
Yes.
on a
Yes.
coffee drink,
Yes.
knowing that I don't drink coffee.
I didn't know that.
You
I
knew
thought,
that.
I thought you might like a drink there, like a fucking fruity patootie.
And also, it's like $2 for a cake pop.
And I would have gotten it for you.
You
but
could
the
have
line was
saved. You
insane.
could have saved
Give us
money.
a stupid thing to
You could
order.
have made your friend
Insane.
happy.
It's
Why?
insane.
Why?
Do you want a pup cup too while you're at it?
It's not only stupid.
First of all, pup cups are just a cup full of whipped cream. So yes, I would like that as well. I will fucking dip
Do you
my
make
cake
up a dog?
but do you understand that that's
I
an
put a fucking costume on.
do you understand that
pup
that's
cups, please.
that's an abuse of the sweet
How?
request
It's the
from me.
cheaper
It is-
option.
It
It
doesn't
is the
matter.
cheaper of the
It's
two.
weird. It's
It's
like
just-
hard. It's cumbersome. It's hard to keep intact. I mean,
just
How?
insane.
Wait, no,
It's
it's
just
small.
It's literally easier to transport than a coffee.
no, they
would
don't
be.
make cake pop
Fucking
trays.
insane.
They give you,
Yeah, your pocket is a cake pop
and
tray.
then it's crushed.
Dude.
It's they don't get crushed. They're surrounded by hard chocolate.
You know what? So I got there. Brian didn't want anything. I wanted something. I figured you might want to
I
drink.
also wanted something.
No, technically he didn't.
That's not fair.
So I got to the line. The line was insane. The car line. I parked illegally, went inside. The line inside was insane. I go, he was probably joking. I don't need my coffee. Fuck it. I leave.
Oh, you didn't get anything.
No, I didn't get anything.
And that's
So
your
if I ha-
punishment
if I
for
ha-
fucking turn. Because
if
you
I ha-
turned down. You didn't even try to get my cake pop before you turned it down, and you called me an a-hole.
I would have
Via text
I
message.
probably would have gotten it for you, but I did also think you were joking. So I was gonna pull it out mid-episode and be like, "Here's your little baby poopy pop. There you go."
Poopy pop.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all,
That's disgusting
if
that
you've
you even
never
want
had
that.
if you've never had a cake pop, they're delicious.
I don't eat sweets.
You don't eat sweets at all.
Almost never.
Oh, I love sweets. I hate cake.
Yeah,
You don't
I
like
also
cake?
hate
Yeah,
cake.
no.
That's
I
like
lo-
number one on what I don't like in
Hey, we
sweets.
push your bag over just out of frame.
Oh, you piece of shit. I love cake personally.
Oh, it's fucking gross.
Why?
I don't
like-
like cake either. I mean, I
I like
listen,
pastries overall. Like
any port in a
sort
storm.
of- yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll
What?
eat any port in a storm. I'll eat
Okay.
cake if I have to.
If that's
When
the
have
dessert
you
that's
had
there,
to?
I'll eat it. No, I love and for me, like cake and ice cream is like the best combination. Like when I go to Cold Stone, I get cake mixed into my ice cream. That
If I'm gonna have cake, it's gonna be ice cream cake.
so
The Carvel's whale cake.
a layer of ice cream, a layer of cake.
Yeah, like ice cream
Okay,
cake.
okay.
I totally thought that.
I've had ice cream cakes where it's just ice cream.
That's what
There's
I would
no
prefer.
cake in there.
I can
that
eat
sounds
ice cream.
delicious.
Okay, so I thought I liked ice cream cake. That's what I had when I was a kid. I had a birthday. Someone got me an ice cream cake, and it was the combination cake ice cream thing. It was disgusting. Do not like it. So
Do you not like your foods touching?
no. It's not that. It's not that.
Yeah, I just like that texture, like soft
Ugh.
cake, and that's what a cake pop is basically really dense. It's crumbled up cake mixed with a little bit of icing, and then it's just really dense, so it gives you that sort of, I don't know, wet cake texture. I don't know. It's fucking good. I like it.
I think my memory is
I'm gonna
what
make cake pops for everybody,
Ugh, no.
and I'll bring
I
them.
don't want
My
them.
memory is what you said, where it's just an ice cream. It's a cake ice cream.
Yeah.
Or like an ice. Fuck. You know
Just
what I'm
ice
saying.
cream, no
It's
cake.
pretty much just ice cream.
Well, that's
And
what Taylor said. I said I've had the combo cake.
Yeah, that's what I got for my birthday one
Yeah,
year.
I like
Didn't
that.
like it, but plain ice cream, I'm cool with that. That's like a sweet that I can get into. But if I go get ice cream, I'm getting like a fucking coffee flavor or like a espresso flavor.
Yeah,
coffee.
I hate that actually.
and I get that.
I hate.
I know most people
like,
love sweets. I just can't.
savory flavors of sweet things. It doesn't make any
That's
sense.
not savory.
To me.
That's bitter.
Well, but it's a
It's not
non-sweet.
sweet.
Yeah,
It's
it's,
not
a
sweet,
non-sweet
yeah.
thing. Like pistachio ice cream, I can't get into.
I love pistachio.
Like
I haven't
coffee
had it
ice
in
cream.
forever.
Like
I
none
don't
of that really like
Oh, I do like that.
makes sense to me. No, I get it.
You growing your beard out, Bo?
So my girlfriend always wants me to cut it. So this is my.
I thought he was gonna be like, so my girlfriend threw me out.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no,
living on
this
the
is-
streets for
Yeah, I
last
haven't
week.
looked in a mirror in a long time.
You know, I always go through waves. I grow it until I don't like it, and then I usually shave to a mustache. But right now, she hasn't pushed me on shaving it, so it'll come naturally.
It kind of looks like
Mine grows out this way, and it starts to look really weird.
you have to trim the side. So does
No, I
mine. You just
know.
have to trim the sides.
I'm not good at it. I'll do like a funny cut for like a couple days. Do like a Wolverine straight down the chin.
Yeah.
Or mutton chops or something like that, and then I'll get rid of it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Someone has Civil War. Go get a
Yeah.
tin. What is it? Like a tin. What's
Yeah.
that photo called?
I don't know.
Isn't tin in the where where they put the hood over them and they're like.
It's a
Well,
fucking.
I wanted to do the one where it's like out like that, where it's like the long mustache
yeah.
into the beard. I think that's like I think of a walrus or something. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know what
do
it's
the
called.
you do the low on the cheeks,
Yeah.
and then the sideburns that go straight
Yeah.
into the mustache.
But then
That's-
I rock
that's
that for
pretty
like
sick.
2 days, and then I shave it to just a mustache. But right now, it is getting pretty.
Yeah,
hefty.
it's got like kind of a outlaw country singer in the '80s in the throes of
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like someone that used to be clean cut, not a Willie Nelson necessarily, but he's like, maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, or even a Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Brian
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah,
I
bit
do
of a
love Brian
You do
Wilson.
look like clean cut who just stopped
Yeah.
and then just lived your life without doing any maintenance for 6 to 8 months.
You look like your best friend's a volleyball.
Well, I haven't cut it since before we shot the movie, so it's been growing since then.
But we shot that woman.
In Reno.
Jesus. I haven't. This is the longest my hair has been since high school.
Really?
I haven't cut it since.
He used to have long hair. Like
yeah,
a
it's
hippie.
funny.
Long
Every
hair.
curly-haired kid did the afro.
Yeah, for sure.
You grow, as a kid.
I had like a pretty. Well, when I was in elementary school, I had really long hair.
Yeah.
Like down to my nipples. When you pull it straight. And then in high school,
but it was still just it would just shoot back to that leg.
Yeah.
If it wasn't straight.
No, it was to my shoulders. It was right to my shoulders, but it was. I mean,
How big was it? Like width?
It wasn't as big because it was during the early like corn days where people would shave the underneath of their hair, and so
They're doing that again now.
where it would have sat up like Darth Vader's helmet. It
Yeah.
sort of was
Oh,
a
that's
smaller
sick.
version of Darth Vader's
Yeah.
helmet, so it
Do you
wasn't
fade
quite
it
as
up?
bad
More
because of that.
stormtrooper.
No, just straight up shaved it.
Huh.
Yeah, it was one of the more embarrassing visual decisions I've ever made in my life, having and super curly hair. So it wasn't like the look was you have really straight hair, you either put it in a ponytail or
Yeah.
let it hang over,
Yeah.
greasy as fuck.
Yeah, you were like
With
a
your
cocker
Jinkos.
The
spaniel.
psychedelic bro, the Tool fan haircut.
Yeah, exactly. But it didn't. Yeah,
Sacred geometry.
it looked so bad on me, and it took a full year of going to middle school and getting made fun of to cut it off.
Were you bullied?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because I was in any sport that I played, I would get called every.
But you were playing a sport.
Every racial slur there is.
I mean, racial slurs, a lot of like
from
trans
other teams
slurs and like stuff like 90s sort of he she I would get called all the time.
Oh yeah, my grandfather
and,
did
like,
to me all the time when I had long hair.
You know, like a lot of stuff like that. Like,
was it from your team, like from your teammates, or was it from other teams?
A little
just
bit, but
shit?
mostly from other teams.
Well, I wouldn't say that's bullying.
That's chirping.
Well, but that's chirping. Oh, a new vocabulary word from.
He got chippy, dude.
We'll get it. I got some not trivia about that later.
Hell yeah.
No, but fuck.
I had hair down to my tit once.
I would get made fun of in middle school. The year that I was in middle school, I still had long hair. That was pretty bad. I got made fun of pretty bad.
Yeah.
Specifically for that, and then I cut my hair over the summer, and then I had like 16 girlfriends that next year in 7th grade. I was like, I was fucking.
Is that every girl in your town?
Yeah, for real.
No, this was in Florida before I
Oh.
moved to St.
Okay.
George, so there was a plethora of little hotties.
Brian, did you get bullied?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Were you a goofy looking kid?
Uh,
You have
you know what?
extensive features.
Did
I
you
could
get
see you'd
did
be
you get
weird
bullied
looking as a kid.
before you like went into like that punk genre, or is that sort of what pushed you into? Because that's how I felt. Is that like
I didn't. So when I moved in 8th grade. So up till 8th grade, I was invisible. It was worse than bullying. Nobody knew I was
that is
alive.
worse,
And
yeah.
then when I moved to Georgia, I got bullied just for being weird because I had like blue hair and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, but nobody gave a shit. In
You had
Maine.
blue hair at that age?
wow?
Eighth
It was
grade,
the
yeah.
opposite.
My mom wouldn't let me like
My mom dyed my hair.
grow my hair. At that age,
You got a buzz cut?
No, she just wouldn't let. Like, if I wanted to go over the ears too much, it was like.
Well,
no,
that's
no,
what it
no,
says
no,
in the
no.
Bible that you're not supposed to grow your hair.
I
Past
don't
your
think it was a
ears.
biblical thing. She just didn't want me to look like.
Wait, but Jesus' hair was long.
Well, that's what white America wants you to think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he had your hair.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he had an afro.
he had tighter hair than
I
mine.
think it was just my mom saw it as like a bum, like.
Yeah, my family don't tell me to eat a steak and get a job. I went vegetarian in 8th grade. I had blue
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Eat a steak and get a job.
It's like I legally can't work yet. You know
Well,
that,
you
right?
know, she-
I'm 13.
she grew
Get
up
a
the steel
job.
mill.
When she grew up, like long hair people were hippies, and she wasn't. She was liberal, but like she just thinks of
Thinks
like
life's gonna be harder for you.
yeah, life is gonna. She was setting me up for the best possibilities of being like clean cut and everything, and I wanted to be a skater. And
I feel like
have
I'm your
long hair.
therapist, and I need to teach you to stop defending your mother so hard.
No, I honestly I was so hard on my mother for so long that I'm starting to realize how many good things she was trying to instill. So I'm not defending my mother so much. She was just doing what she thought was best. It's not what I agree with today, even at this point, but I know she was coming from a good perspective. She wasn't like trying to make me look like a fucking douchebag pussy, which she may have done a couple times, but
Well, yeah, now it's so much different. The landscape's changed so much. Now it's like, don't die of a fentanyl overdose and try to keep tattoos off your face.
Yeah, right.
And you are like, you're ready to
Try.
rock.
Stop at the neck, please.
Yeah, but if you don't, apparently it's not that big of a deal.
it's
Yeah.
not that. It's really not.
Yeah.
it can be still with the tattoos at least.
What's the neck? The
Depends
thing about
on the
neck
job.
tattoos is the $10,000 tattoo that you'll.
Oh, because it like
'cause
lowers
you'll
your...
never make more than $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
If you have a neck tattoo.
Well, I bet it's like an over/under or that's not the right word, but like either
Well,
you're gonna
yeah.
be a fucking millionaire or you're gonna not make over 20 grand a year.
Abby
Yeah.
Roberge has unemployable tattooed on his neck.
Is it under his neck or under his shirt line?
It's
like
over
you
the
were talking-
collarbone.
It's over the collar.
But if he's wearing a collared shirt,
I don't think it's a cool
he's
tattoo.
fine.
I'm just commenting.
You,
on it.
oh, you don't? You're trying to declare that it's not a cool tattoo?
Yeah, no,
right
me
now?
and Abby are good enough friends where I can say I don't think that's a cool
Yeah.
tattoo.
Man, I don't have any. I was trying to think if I have any tattoos that I'd like to get rid of, but I don't think I do. I got lucky with my tattoo.
I kind of just want to
decision-making.
feel what that laser removal feels like.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun because tattoos fucking hurt sometimes depending on the place.
You
I
know
know.
they-
I took perks for one.
I've never done that.
I was getting my ribs tattooed, and I took perks.
I would've-
Have you ever You've never done what? Have you never done a Percocet?
No, I have done that.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
so,
of course we've done it.
No, I've never
makes your
done
nose
that
itch?
for. Yes, your
Yeah.
whole face itches.
So I was just itchy and nothing. It hurt just the same. It was.
Ugh.
It was just.
Oh.
It was the same pain with itches.
what
My-
about what
Damn,
about the
that
rub
sucks.
that they have? I've never used that
Yeah,
either.
Is it like a topical?
it's like a topical
numbing
numbing
rub.
cream, It supposedly works fucking great, honestly.
When I was in a band, we used to take Orajel and we would rub it on our face and slap each other in the face as hard as we could.
So
The shit still hurt.
So
No shit.
So when we were doing burgers this Friday night, we sold out. No big deal.
Congratulations.
Did good.
Hey, me and Jasmine and a friend of ours are gonna come on Saturday to your
The morning one.
the morning thing. Yeah.
Sick. So
Sold out of like meeting all the patties you brought?
yeah, we've sold out of everything.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. We usually do, unless it's like randomly a bad night, but usually we sell like
That was at Footsie's?
that was at Footsie's, and we're doing Friday night at Footsie's, Saturday night at La Cita, and so
I like La Cita.
I was there, and I see my tattoo artist across the bar, but I'm cooking burgers or whatever. I have some downtime, and I text him like, "Hey, were you just at Footsie's?" And he was like, "I'll be right back." Blah blah blah. We sell out by the time he comes back. I was like, dude, I was going to give you a burger for free. And he's like, dude, I'm going to hook you up. Whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to hook you up on tattoos. So maybe I got some tattoos
I
coming
want to
down
get
the
a new
pipeline.
tattoo. I need more skulls.
This guy's sick. Dude, he's so good at skulls.
I have a skull,
the
but I want to
skulls
have
are
3
his
skulls
thing.
on me.
But literally the first thing I did to him was lift up my shirt because he did my chest piece. And so whenever I was he had tattooed me twice already. And I'm laying down there, and he had never said this to me. And he was, and we're doing it on my chest, and he was like, so are you ready? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, this is going to fucking suck. I was like, really? Like, I thought it was tough. I'd only done arms, legs, you know. He's like, no, this is going to suck.
Yeah, I mean, other than your kneecap, you don't really have any tough spots.
Just the chest.
yeah.
But as soon as he started, I was like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
My ribs, like, I started to get pissed at the guy tattooing me. Like, it was just this kind of pain where I wanted to punch him in the fucking
Yeah.
face.
I felt it all the way up in my neck rattling when it was on my chest.
yeah, that bone. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
I'm
But
scared,
knee
man.
was not bad.
You don't have your chest done yet?
No, I don't have anything on my torso.
And my chest is pretty small. It's only like that wide.
I want to get like from my belly button to my sternum done, just a big ass flower, and that's gonna be just hell.
Yeah.
So I'm.
You're
I
going to
need
be
more
like the
skills
last
to
of
snake.
us. You're just going to be like a plant. by the
I
end
know.
of it.
Well, I want to just floral print my whole fucking body, pretty much.
Which is sick. But like, I've never seen anybody do that.
I have like an arm of traditional shit on my.
Oh, yeah, I
Turn
forgot
into
that.
wallpaper?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's that stuff you put on the wall? That's
Hey, what's that paper you put on the wall?
I told you there's a movie called The Yellow Wallpaper, right?
It's yeah. He said it's yellow.
It's,
What's that paper you put on the wall? It's yellow.
that one, because I was like wallpaper, and then he said it's yellow, and I was like, ooh, what is the stuff you put on? 'Cause I
No.
have it didn't
The
make sense at
story.
all.
No, the story was that.
No, I get it that you would rub yellow, dip it
I
in
wasn't
water.
saying as a
if you-
description of what it was.
Hey, what's that
Instead of
paper you put on the wall? It's yellow often.
Yeller.
Hey, if you're one of our new subscribers, go back and try to figure out what the fuck we're talking
Yeah,
about.
what episode was that?
I have no idea.
Me
It's got to
neither.
be one of the first like 2 that we put on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe 3.
You're like Yogi Berra.
Oh, fucking hell. Dude,
Hey, yo, boo boo. No, I'm kidding.
you guys are fucking dorks. You guys just want to get into some.
Let's do it. Let's actually have some structure for once.
Hold on, sorry, I'm getting.
It's been a minute since you guys
updates.
harmonized. I'll be interested to see if you've lost your Simon and Garfunkel qualities.
Never have, never will. Stay
Wait.
strong.
Never have, never. Wait, which one?
Shut up. Not.
Suck it.
What?
That's rough.
Sorry, I was reading Disneyland updates from my girlfriend.
Did Disneyland say suck it?
Yeah, I read "suck it," and so I said "suck it."
All right.
What? No, you don't count it.
Okay, you count it.
Well, I was gonna say. So this is
Never
a
get
special. Oh shit! This is a special edition of not trivia, almost trivia, and a little bit of actual
This is
trivia.
actual trivia.
A little bit of actual. No, because some of I just have 4 questions and then a tiebreaker just in case.
Everything, including the kitchen sink.
And
I gotta go.
yeah, no more Southern quips, please.
Half of podcasting is just filling the space.
That is very true.
Doing a great job.
Oh damn! I meant to bring my vape pen in. Okay, so
sorry.
this is all questions pertaining to the movie that we were a part of.
I think I might do better at that.
The
than
late
Brian.
game?
The late game.
I had this
currently on
printed.
IMDb. If you want to check that out,
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I'll add that to my one sheet, my electronic press kit.
Yeah,
There
you should.
go. There you go.
You should.
You've seen this boy storing his Swandy.
All right.
Swandy?
Swandy. Do you want to do not trivia or do you want to do almost trivia?
Let's try almost trivia.
Well, can I ask, if this isn't one of the questions, can I ask you how many dabs this morning?
0.
Oh, see, when I think you're really high, I think you're just sober.
No, I did. I
ran 3 miles this morning on the trim.
Did you really?
On the trim.
I did 2 bong hits though, and then I hit my vape pen a little bit in the car.
But 2 bong hits is nothing compared to a dab, right?
No,
It's still
good
bit.
I think that's like a sort of a misrepresentation. I think dabs, for me at least, are much more like of a body high, and bong hits, especially bong hits, because it's like smoking an entire bowl in one hit, is much more of a head high, so it affects your like thought process way more than a dab would.
Why did you open this door?
Because here, as a booze guy, I think bowl rips are like a beer, right? And then a bong hit's like malt liquor, and then a dab is like going to straight liquor.
Like doing a shot of straight liquor or something.
That, I mean,
That's a close comparison, but
because it's concentrated, a dab, like, it does hit you harder, but the high is much different. Like, it's hard to do a direct comparison with alcohol because
alcohol compounds.
what does that mean?
Alcohol compounds in the way that, like, if I do a shot in a beer, which is usually my order at a bar, a dab is going to get you so fucking high that if you do another dab right after, it's not going to necessarily get you so much higher. If you keep drinking shots, it compounds and you just keep getting insanely drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
I do feel like people have sort of a ceiling.
You're just gonna fall asleep
to how high they can get. Yeah, I agree with that. But I think
Safely.
that, but again, it's different styles of, like, if I'm gonna work out, I'll do a dab because it's just gonna make my body feel better, but it's not gonna make me like stare off at the corner, you know, while I should be lifting weights or whatever. It's much more of your body, but flower is like, it really makes your thought pattern like exponential. So that's why you like
You do
roll
seem
over
in
stuff.
good spirits.
Yeah, I
Not
feel
that,
all right.
Not that you're
For a guy who didn't get his cake pop, he seems
I didn't get. Yeah, I was
But,
pretty upset about.
I mean,
when
that was a
had
good
my cake
opening.
pop.
That was pretty funny.
I was pretty upset about it.
I keep thinking we're saying K-pop.
K-pop. Yeah, I didn't get my K-pop album.
I love K-pop.
I know
Do you really?
No, I don't know if I've ever heard it really. Besides, Gangnam,
I bet you have.
Gangnam Style and BTS.
One of me and my girlfriend's my girlfriend's one of her best friends just flew to Korea to write for K-pop. She's a songwriter and she's pretty successful.
That's
She's signed to Universal.
serious money.
And she went there just like, dude, they put you in sessions all day. You have like a break. And then, like, she was describing it to us, or actually I was getting it secondhand, but she just got back and she was doing sessions every day, hour lunch, back to sessions, writing for K-pop.
This is going to sound maybe lame, but the greatest times of my life have been locked in a studio for like a week straight.
Dude.
When I was like making albums and stuff.
Not K-pop, though.
No, I was making
was
music I liked.
She was like, I like...
Neon Piss was not a K-pop band, you're
She
right.
was like, Korea is cool. Actually, she was like, it's so different. I'm exhausted, blah, blah, blah. But at the end, she liked it. But overall, she was like, this was like a fucking like.
If you're iffy
work
about
camp.
capitalism, Korea is a nightmare. It is one. It's like walking around in a billboard. I mean, imagine if the Sunset Strip in Times Square was like times a billion. Yeah,
Weird.
Dude, insane.
I've never been there, but that's what it looks like. I'm more of a North Korea guy myself.
I've always said that about you.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Okay,
Not.
so what's the tone? Almost trivia. Is that what you're thinking?
No, it's not trivia and almost trivia and a lot of real trivia.
Let's try it.
A mixture of trivia.
Okay, let's try it. You want to do that?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
A mixture of trivia.
I can't look at you.
You gotta go 1, 2. You know what to do.
You got it. You
I
got
can't
it.
look at you. when we
Okay,
do it,
then
though.
look over
Eye
there.
contact is
I'm
bad.
looking at you.
All right.
Look at yourself in the mirror.
I can't see. Oh, there
You
we
got
go.
it.
There we go. All right, hold on.
One.
A mixture. All right.
You count it.
All right.
Can I be Joe C for this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
Poor guy.
Poor little guy.
How did he get rolled into that?
Well,
It shortened his life for sure.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
it-
Oh, fuck. All right. 1, 2, 3. A mixture of
Fuck, I thought it was almost trivia. Okay, a mixture of trivia.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
A mixture of trivia.
That was not good.
Really bad.
So not good. We need more. Let's do not trivia
Okay,
just to see if
we still got it.
one. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Not trivia.
That was
You were
better.
bad.
I was bad.
Yeah, I think you were bad. I was pretty bad, but
You were bad
worse.
on the first one. You were really
I
bad.
was bad on the first one.
All right.
It doesn't
All right.
matter. Almost trivia. Here we go.
Okay. Doom. All right.
Are we just starting with a person?
We're just gonna. No, I'm gonna ask the both of you. You can answer the same person or the same answer if you want, or
Okay.
you can
Share a point or no
go-
point, or
yep,
if we get
share
the
a
same
point
thing.
if you want. If a tie is okay, I have a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Okay. First question.
I actually read the whole script. I don't know if Brian ever did.
I went to like 4 table readings of the whole fucking thing. What are you talking about? Although I don't fully understand what the movie's
Damn,
about.
I think I just got tickets to
The
the.
hockey game.
Oh yeah. I think I just got tickets to the Kings game on Saturday, so
Sick.
that's exciting.
Fire!
Fire. Tight. Just became Bam Margera really quick. All right.
April's gonna be pissed.
Shut up, Phil. All right.
Kings are gonna win. Sorry. The Flyers are gonna win.
The Kings are taking it past the blue line. Fucking Bam Margera doing play-by-play.
I would definitely watch that.
That would be the shit, actually. Oh, fuck.
It's funny that in order to save that guy's life, you have to make sure he never earns any money ever again.
No, just stop it. Just go skateboarding and be poor.
Was he like living in a squad in France or something?
Oh, God. I don't
Drinking
even know.
bottles. Yeah, anyway. Okay, let's get to the trivia.
Is that what we're doing?
We'll get into that.
Trivia.
All right. First question.
Trivia.
The Lake Game
Uh-huh.
on IMDb.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Which of these 4 characters is billed highest? Brian's character, Sandy. My character, Hubie.
I better be above you.
Jeff Zucker's character, John.
Well, he's probably in charge.
Or Aaron, Kristen's character.
Wait, is Aaron the
Aaron is
TikTok guy?
No, that was the girl.
That's Aaron.
Oh, sorry.
Kristen is.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron.
Kristen does sound like a hockey player's name, though.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
Zucker.
Aaron
It's gotta
Kristen.
be Zucker.
It's got to be.
All right, so Brian, myself, Zucker, or Kristen.
I'm going Zucker.
She played Aaron, the scorekeeper.
Yes.
I gotta go me
apologize.
just because I have to believe in myself.
So you're going Brian,
yeah.
and you're going
Zucker.
Zucker. You're both wrong.
Aaron?
So between me and Kristen,
Is it because you had more fucking
who is billed highest?
you had more credits than us because you had so many
Yeah,
other
that's
roles?
not fair.
Well,
I'm
first of
guessing
all, hold
you
on.
now.
So
I'm
the
talking
top, hold on.
casting.
I'm talking casting.
Okay.
So the top 4 billed people are Alec, who played Riley, our lead.
Yeah.
Zach Bell,
Yeah.
who is the famous Instagram dude.
Yeah.
R.A.,
Zamboni
who
driver.
is the Zamboni driver and host of the Spit and Chicklets podcast, the
Yeah.
#1 podcast in hockey. And then Bo. Those are the 4 top billed people.
Wait, me?
Is the lead, the 2 famous people, and Bo.
Why am I up there?
And so the
Is
next...
it alphabetical?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Do they think that I'm good at comedy?
Wait, I gotta. Are you gonna ask more? I haven't looked up the IMDb.
No,
No,
you
you
can't
still
look
have
it
to
up.
answer it. You still have to
I
answer-
guessed you.
You guessed me?
Yeah.
Between me and Kristen.
Oh, out of the 2? I guess I'll go Kristen just to be different.
Brian is correct. It's me.
It's
I am
both-
5th build.
Can I pull up the IMDb, or are you gonna ask more questions?
No, you can pull it up.
Okay.
Do you want to know where you are?
Huh? No, I want to see.
You're right after me.
I'm not worried about where I'm at.
You're below me, bitch.
I can't find it though.
Just type in the Lake Game.
Why am I billed that high?
I don't know actually.
Usually it's
I
in order of appearance if it's not based on money.
It's almost never in order of appearance.
No, it'll say order of appearance.
Really? Because most of them are like,
Some movies will be like,
They'll-
fuck all that stuff. We're doing order of appearance, and you'll see like the main actor 10 people down.
interesting. Well, if it was order of appearance, we would be very
low.
far down.
Yeah.
How do I get a picture? Do I have to submit that myself?
Yeah, you can submit it yourself.
Yeah, so in this really sucks actually, but in order to put a picture and claim your profile and all that, you have to subscribe to IMDb Pro, which is like some monthly fee.
Jesus
But I
Christ.
think it stays there if you pay for a month.
I believe so. I just talked to Tyner, and he paid for a year, and then he was like, "Damn, I think I could have just paid for a month." And so that I'm gonna try that and try to put all my info
Because
in
I've
there.
been in other shorts and stuff that are on IMDb, and it's like,
I
don't want people to find those.
I have 2 pages on there because a short that I did
Misspelled or
makeup
something?
effects on there. It's like they put
What's unexpected? You're on IMDb for something called unexpected.
Ugh, don't even want to talk about it. What year was that? 2012 or
14.
something? 2014. Yeah, that was a sketch I did when I was in Austin, and I got sent the link, and I clicked it, and I started watching it, and I closed out of it and never talked about it again.
yeah, but it was worthy enough to put on IMDb.
They put it on IMDb. I haven't put anything on IMDb. I'm also on another sketch where I get shot in the head, which is actually pretty dope. I did that about a year ago, and I'm just I'm like, this guy's being held hostage, and he's like, oh yeah, you don't want to talk, and then I get brought in my hands tied behind my back, tape over my mouth, and get shot in the head in front of him, and there's blood effects and stuff. And I'm in that, and I think that's on IMDb as well. Maybe it's not.
That's
but
cool.
It was pretty dope. It was a fun shoot.
Damn, I want to see if I can find, because me and my buddies Matt and John in South Carolina, when we were in film school, we did these 2 short films. We did one that I shot of them just sort of having like a shootout and then a fight in this like old warehouse, which was fun. And then we did another one that was like Call of Duty like zombies shit, where I dressed up like I was a soldier, and that shit was fucking fun, man. Damn, if I can find those, we'll play them on a future episode for sure. That would be the shit.
All right, so Brian's up 1.
All right, Brian is
I'm
up
down.
1.
I'm 0.
All
That's
right,
right, you little cum dumpster.
question number 2.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Turning me on over
All
here.
right. That's a point deduction for Brian. From
Point 1 point.
Fuck all you jizz buckets.
all right, that's 2 extra points for Brian because I like that one.
He's up now.
All right, all right. The score's 0-0 now. No, Brian's up 1. Question number 2. Which of the Polly's players, Polly's Pies is the team name.
Polly Shore.
Which of they should have been the Polly Shores.
Jesus.
The Weasels.
The Weasels.
Polly Shore Weasels.
The Polly Shores, but it's just a big weasel.
Yeah,
photo
yeah.
of a weasel. That's a shit. All right. Who wore number 17?
Oh, come on.
Tyler, Grayson, Proton, or Riley, played by Alec?
Just guess whatever you want, Bo. I don't know.
Tyler, Grayson, Proton.
I'll go
Riley.
I'll go Proton. That's so fucking. That's bullshit.
What's the dude's? Fuck, he's a really nice guy. He wore. Wait, say the names again. I don't want to reveal his name. I forgot.
Tyler, Grayson, Proton, and Alec, who played Riley. Tyler, Grayson, and Proton all played themselves.
I'm gonna guess Proton.
I guess Proton.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. We can guess the same thing.
The answer's Proton. You guys both got it. Brian is still up by a point.
He
Without
is.
even listening. I didn't know. I would never have guessed him.
No, I mean,
All right,
What can you do?
those were the
Proton.
actual trivias, and these are going to
Proton.
be not trivias because these are
Yeah, I
more
like
based on what I think.
I like this.
on.
From what I remember, which of these 4 people had the most lines added to their character
Brian.
from what the script originally had?
That's
Originally or at the date
From what
of shooting?
from the shooting, what's in the shooting
Brian.
script? Who had the most lines added?
But we don't know this
It
for
has to be
sure.
shooting.
It has to be from between us three. Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron had a whole scene added too.
So here,
One
here are the
scene. We
here
had
are
three.
the here are the options. Brian,
Shandy.
Noel, Kristen, who played Aaron, the scorekeeper, and Grayson.
It's got to be Brian.
Those are your four options.
I'm guessing Shandy.
It's Sandy.
Sandy.
It's got to be Brian.
You guys both say Sandy?
Yeah.
Sandy is incorrect.
From what he remembers, you got to remember that's.
Yeah, this is just an idea.
Yeah.
Dude,
What do you remember?
You looked at the final, if you looked at the final script compared to the first draft of the script, he had way more lines. And then by the end of the script, he didn't have many lines. And then we added like 3 scenes with us and 1 more scene with Sandy. It's got to be him.
Who did you?
Just the comparison.
But the premise is what he remembers.
I know.
So there's no.
I know.
That's
but
why I
it's
love this
got to
game.
be Sandy.
It's I'm pretty sure it's actually not Brian.
Really?
I think it's either. The answer is Kristen.
Okay.
She had an entire dialogue scene.
A monologue?
that was
A
supposed
soliloquy?
No, she had a whole scene that was supposed to be John, supposed to be Zucker's character, and Riley having a conversation that was given to her. And so she had that whole scene added, and then she had another full scene written for her. And so I think
She didn't write her own
she didn't.
scene?
Yeah, she didn't write it, which was shitty since we wrote our own scene.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
think
damn.
in Brian's case, we changed a lot of stuff, but he didn't have as many lines added. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying. I disagree, but
I
I hear what
disagree,
you're saying.
Because
too.
like your scene with us out in the lobby.
I don't think you remember what was actually on the page at the very end. Because he had lines cut
Yeah.
quite a bit. We talked about
But
it
then- but
after
what-
the last table
But
read.
what scenes of his were added at the end?
Me and the
Just extended.
You in the penalty box.
white shirt. That whole scene was added. The actual I need the lobby white shirt version that was added.
Right.
And then me at the table with you guys in the lobby.
That wasn't added. That was just changed. That was supposed to be originally a scene with just us.
Yeah, but we're talking lines.
So, right, but there was the same amount of lines in our
What are you
scene.
talking about? No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was. When me and you have our interaction outside the bathroom, it's basically the same thing. It's a little bit extended, but you're the one who has lines that are added because you weren't originally in that scene. So me and you originally, we talk about the same stuff, like, was the jersey too small? No, it wasn't. Oh, would you like to come hang out with us? Yeah, I got to go find fruit punch. All that stuff was originally in there.
Next one, I believe you.
But
Still think you're wrong.
And
but
another one,
I believe you. Still think you're wrong.
another one is Noel.
I believe you believe it.
So originally Noel had 0 lines, and he was a quiet character. The whole
Who's Noel?
Noel has the longer hair.
Yeah. Oh, that guy ruled.
Yeah, he's cool. He originally had no lines, and so he went up, like you said, 0 to 50 is whatever, 500% or, whatever math you threw at that. But he was the same way. He had 0 lines and then bumped up to had, a decent amount. But I think that Kristen was the one who gained the most lines.
Man, this guy, Brian McGonigal,
Yeah, that's
the Zamboni driver.
That's RA, yeah.
Dude, he's got his credits on IMDb. He's got this late game 2023. He's got Shoresy,
Yeah.
2022, and then he's got in 1991 he was played a union member in Against the Law.
Hell yeah.
Hell, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know, dude. 22 years in between credits. That
Jeez.
fucking rips.
Back in it.
That's fucking sick.
Back in it. All right, what you
God
got
damn.
next?
All
What
right.
do you got
All
next?
right. Next line or next question.
I mean, technically, we could figure out that answer, but it doesn't matter.
we could figure it out. I think it's
Not
it's
till
gonna
the
be
movie
Kristen.
comes out. We
What?
won't be able to
Every
figure
time
it
they're about to move on, you drag it right back into that
I'm sorry. Okay.
conversation. That was on you.
He's really
You're
upset
right.
about
You're
it.
right. You're right. You're right.
We could find out the real answer. All right.
For not trivia.
Yeah, for not trivia. For the fake
I
trivia.
meant eventually we could figure it out.
Well,
Continue.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure
I
it
did it
out
again. I'm
and
sorry.
give you the next. I'll figure it out, and next week I will give you the actual
Move
answer.
on.
We'll start an episode called Actual Answers.
There we go.
All right. Final question. Doesn't look like we're going to need the tiebreaker unless Bo gets it and Brian doesn't, which doesn't seem likely because Bo is. You're just not on it today. You didn't buy my cake pop. You didn't get your coffee.
Man, fuck you. Dude.
All right. In my opinion, who had the funniest scene?
Brian,
No, again, it's not going to be me because he wouldn't be asking these questions.
Or would I?
I think the most that I wasn't there every scene, but no, it's the dick scene probably. It's either the dick scene or Brian.
All right. So
I was killing the crew.
Yeah.
Being
Hey,
the funniest
the straight
on
man
set,
is important too.
Yeah,
being
that's
the
true.
funniest on set and having the funniest like moment
Yeah.
is different.
The dick scene, you can't beat a fucking shriveled dick.
I
It's
didn't-
hard to beat that.
I didn't see anything I wasn't in.
Yeah.
So I have no idea.
Oh,
Here we
everybody
go.
kept showing me the dick scene. I'm like, yes, I've seen it.
It was just Proton over and over showing you his own dick.
You guys want to see my dick?
No, it was other people. It was never him.
He just came by.
I guess read me the options.
All right, the options are
It's not going to be me.
Brian,
No.
myself,
That would be narcissistic.
Hilarious.
John. John.
When I dove for the puck, it was literally the funniest moment of the
That's
whole.
the funniest moment. Zucker and Kevin. So Brian,
Kevin is funny.
me,
And Zucker was funny. too.
Zucker, and Kevin. Who and it's not the scene; it's the funniest moment, in my opinion.
Funniest. I don't know any of the other moments, but I'm going to guess Kevin. Well,
I was
you
kind of
did-
leaning there too.
I feel like I'm going to guess.
Kevin is
Yeah.
funny. He's the funny guy, according to the script which I read.
We almost got him killed at a lick gas station because he gave us a ride home.
Yep. Yeah. I
It
remember
sounds like
that.
Brian. It sounds like you're on a boat.
Oh yeah.
And the waves
Okay,
are
he's
like,
going
you're
Kevin-
like sloshing back.
He's going Kevin.
It's like I got this scar at fucking.
Yeah.
He's going Kevin, and I don't want to do the same thing, so I'll go Brian.
You're both incorrect. Is it me or is it Zucker?
Zucker.
Is it him or is it the guy who wants to finance his next project?
No, I just want him to find the money. I don't want him to finance it.
right.
I want him to reach out to his
Let's
friends.
both go with Zucker.
Yeah, Zucker.
Zucker is right.
Zucker.
What was the scene?
Zucker is correct. The scene where there's a scene where he
Because I never saw any of his acting, and everybody kept saying how funny he was, and like there were in good acting he did.
Yeah. Well, he
Great sentence, Bo.
he has been
Fuck up. Shut the fuck
I wish
up.
we had rewind capabilities. You say
you.
that. I heard how
Fuck
funny
you.
it was.
you didn't
and
sound like someone who's
you.
never talked to a
Good-
woman in their life.
good acting. It sounded like a Brian Regan punchline. Good acting. He did.
You too.
Fuck you. I'm doing my best. And how good acting he do.
Yeah. You
Oh,
good actor
shit.
too.
Oh my god.
But I did hear that, like, because I never saw a single scene from him.
You didn't watch any of it. I guess you
I was
weren't
in
really
No.
there.
I was in a scene.
You
with
had
him.
one with him.
I didn't.
The white jersey stuff, which
No,
we were.
I had two with him. I was also in the locker room.
Oh, that's right.
No, I didn't see a single scene from
Well,
him.
because that one scene that
And
you
the
guys shot
replay
in the
that you showed
lobby,
me were visuals. They were never with audio.
yeah. Because we were in that one scene right before they had the white
Yep.
jersey conversation, but we went upstairs, so we were gone.
That's probably in the bar.
The scene I had
No,
with him
we
in
were
the locker
literally
room.
in the scene.
Oh, okay.
That was when we walked. That's when I put my head up
Oh,
your
when we
butt.
went upstairs. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
I put my head
The
up
scene
your
in the
butt.
locker room I had with him, I thought Proton kind of stole the show.
He's so fucking good.
Yeah.
He's killer.
That
Yeah,
sounds great.
there's a shot of so when you like put your hands in, you're like, come on guys, whatever the different like cheers that you said.
Yeah, bring it
3
in.
on 3. When you put your hand in and we did a simple cut of it of you leaning in, putting your hand
For a
in,
group
sort of
high
looking
five.
around, and then we cut to a shot of like your arm in the foreground and Proton just staring at you like what the fuck, and then you like being like, okay, whatever guys, and like getting out of there. It's so fucking funny. Like some of the comedy beats, like I was really like pleased with how well they fucking came out. It was pretty sick.
Okay, so Brian won. Not
Brian
trivia.
win. Yeah. Do you want to do the tiebreaker just to see?
Because he's only up 1, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
3-2.
only up one.
We've both the last two that I
Yeah,
got
so I
right,
could
you got
tie
right
it,
as well.
I could tie it with the tiebreaker.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not really what a tiebreaker's
Yeah,
for,
and we'll
but
do
sure.
we'll do
Tie starter.
We'll do. Yeah, we'll do. We can do another one. I got a second tiebreaker if we need it.
Yeah, that's liberal modern America for you.
All right.
Everybody gets a trophy.
We'll do whoever's closest. What was Kevin's number? And now, if you remember, Kevin didn't wear a jersey.
Yeah, well,
The whole time.
he didn't
Yeah, yeah.
wear a.
He didn't wear Polly's jersey. He had
Polly's-
it inside
a
out.
white jersey
But he
inside
does have an official jersey and a number.
Now, are we counting it inside out? So it'd be the opposite of the. So say it was 70. 17. Would it be 71?
No. The number that the jersey that he's wearing in the actual movie, which is a jersey that's flipped inside out, so it looks white, doesn't have a number.
Okay,
He has an
but he
official.
does have a number.
He has an official
All right.
Polly's jersey with
All right,
an
this is
official number on there.
basically the number guessing game.
Basically,
used to do.
yes.
So it's between 0 and 99.
Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Double zero.
Double
90.
zero and 99.
Yeah. Robert Parrish 0 to 99.
Yeah.
From
You
Robert
go-
Parrish to Jay Crowder.
You go first.
I'm gonna guess.
I'm gonna guess me one of them numbers.
I'm gonna guess me 69.
Okay.
I'm going 68.
And Bo ties it up.
Are you serious?
Because it's lower than 69.
Oh, you were going Price is Right rules?
Yeah, whoever's closest.
Oh, I would have guessed 0-0.
What
Well, that
difference would
would've
that
won.
make?
He would have.
I would have guessed 1.
Oh.
You went first.
Yeah, that's true. His number is 14.
Got it.
14.
After the age of his bride.
All right, now you got to
All right,
contrive
now we gotta
a new
do.
number.
No, already got one.
Okay, cool.
Fuck.
Which
I'll go first this time.
I had already won. I lost in a tiebreaker?
Technically, yes.
you lost by being tied.
Yeah.
All right. Which player had the name Razzleberry on the back of their jersey? Every Polly's Pie player had a different pie.
Yes, I remember. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Razzleberry, which I believe is the only pie that doesn't exist.
I don't think Razzleberry exists. Yeah.
Who wore Razzleberry? Was it Proton? Was it Grayson? Was it Sean, who played Nick the goalie? Or was it Alec, who played Riley, the lead?
All right, I got my answers.
Grayson, Proton, Sean, Alec.
But since this isn't a number thing, if you want to go first,
Grayson.
that's what I was going to guess as well.
Great.
All right, that's correct. It's Grayson. We have a tie.
You got to get another one. Come up with another one.
All right.
I'll tell you what your tell was on that one.
What?
You said
Grayson?
Yeah, you said you hit Grayson hard, and then I watched you try to remember 3 other names.
Yup. That's exactly
you
what it
had
was.
a tell on that one.
Proton. Grayson?
All right.
And I remembered I remember that Proton had like apple pie, or he had a very like common one.
Proton was peach.
Yeah, he had like a common pie.
Yeah.
And
Did anybody have cream?
Nobody had cream, but there is banana cream,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure Rachel got that
Bo
one.
keeps winking at me.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no footage of that.
It's right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
Holy
about.
fuck. All right. Do you guys really want another question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to have another
You
question.
already dragged me into this tie.
God damn it.
Christ.
All right.
So irrelevant
Grayson.
to anybody else.
What? Here we go.
I know.
This is really not trivia.
Yeah, do something unrelated to the movie, maybe.
What
We're past the movie.
what was my favorite meal
Oh, I got this.
that we had? I didn't even give you the options yet.
Okay, fine.
All right, just go ahead and
Chicken
guess.
sandwich.
No.
Chicken sandwich.
No,
It's a chicken sandwich. Brian wins.
Yeah! That's not what I was going to guess, so you do win.
Brian fucking wins.
I was going to guess the barbecue.
The barbecue was pretty good,
Yeah.
but that chicken sandwich place is my favorite.
Chicken sandwich is
Boxcar
good.
Betty's.
I took 3 of them down.
I ate 2 myself.
I ate them cold like 2 hours.
I
later.
went so nuts in South Carolina that I've been on like a diet since I got home.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been eating healthy too. Not since then, but in
I
the
have
last
not
couple,
been eating
in the
healthy.
last week or so.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it wasn't. I wrote out that Devil's Diet a
Yeah.
little bit after Charleston.
A little bit after. Yeah.
Where was I? It was when I got back
I was
from
gonna
New
say
York.
you were traveling a lot.
Yeah, when I got back
Yeah,
from New
and I
York.
went to Florida right after too.
Yeah, you can't be on a
You have
diet
to-
in Florida.
Honestly, we weren't eating that crazy.
Do you have
in
any deep
Florida.
fried grouper, dude? That's what my
We
shit
were
when I go
going
to Florida.
a catfish house one night, and we didn't end up going because of the inclement weather.
It's a house full of fake boyfriends and girlfriends.
What?
The catfish house.
Yeah.
It's Manti Te'o's ex. That's our house.
No, it's like a famous catfish house.
Dude, I'm going
No,
to,
like mostly sushi and like pretty good food actually. That wasn't that unhealthy.
on Saturday, I'm going to see this freakish boxer, and I'm so excited. I've seen him once before. His name's Sebastian Fundora. Dude, he's 6'6", I believe. I'll have to double check, but I think he's 6'6", and he fights at 154.
Jesus.
So super skinny.
Dude, he is all limbs. Yeah.
God, there was one MMA fighter that was 6'6" that fought at 155, Corey Hill,
Ugh.
and he
like
brutally
6'5", this guy.
he
yeah.
brutally broke his leg
It's gross
kicking
looking.
someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
was-
every once in a while that NBA player that's like 7'5", that's like literally just limbs, and it's like they can't even put on weight. It's
Dude,
a
calf
body
raises,
thing.
bro.
No, it really is like a physical detriment when you get that big. Like you get the Yao Mings every once in a while who dealt with injuries, and then the Shaqs are so rare when you're at 7'1", 7'2", where you can be bulky.
He's like a normal, proportionate human
Yes.
being at that
Yeah,
size.
but like once you get over a certain height, you're most likely going to be limbs, and you're gonna get hurt like early on. And you can dunk standing, and you can do whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I'm gonna show you guys this guy's body. Who's the?
I'm gonna show you that body.
Is
Who's
it
the
rolled up
UFC
in a
fighter? That's a long carpet.
Yeah, Corey Hill.
Corey Hill. Yeah,
They make 8 foot.
check out this guy.
Oh god, that's
Jesus.
terrifying.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
no.
How many body shots does he just eat right in the dick?
He does get. You know what's funny about him? He likes to fight up close, which just infuriates any like an analyst guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to fight at range. He likes to. But his
Like a lot of
it's
dirty boxing.
uppercuts.
But
Interesting.
why wouldn't people just leg kick him?
It's
It's
boxing.
Oh, boxing. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
He confused me with the MMA
Can
part.
you are you allowed to punch in the leg in boxing?
No.
You can't?
No, it's called a low blow. That's why they say anything
Anywhere below the belt.
Well, I just assumed they were talking about.
Also,
your dick.
that's how everybody, like most broken hand injuries, come from when you
Punching
accidentally
your
hit the
hip?
hip and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that's
It's become pretty common for people to jab your lead leg in MMA now.
that totally makes sense.
Yeah, it's
I mean, no matter how ripped you are, a Charlie horse will take you down.
yeah, and it's another layer of like, I mean, like punch to the body, so that brings
Yeah.
your hands down. It's like in
But
MMA.
aren't you so open if you punch the leg?
It's probably like just a
Not if you're just as open if you throw a jab and miss, but if you throw a jab to the leg, you're setting up. So
if you got fast hands, you can do it.
Yeah, but I just mean, wouldn't a kick be more?
it's different because if you're using it to set up your boxing,
Yeah.
so that's what I was just gonna say is like in MMA, in boxing, you have you have low blocks and then you have high blocks, and you want to punch to the head some, so they're blocked to the head, and then punch to the body so that they have to move their hands. And so in MMA, it's a lot to do with your eyes. So if you can get them to, like, people will flinch kicks and throw like a lot of leg kicks, and so when you throw a kick, they expect you to go low, but then you throw it high and hit them in the head. Same thing with punches. So if boxing is your
wide
like
open.
main thing that you're good at, if you punch to the leg as well, that's just a third layer that you're controlling where they are. So if they start reacting to you punching in the leg, that's going to open up body shots and head shots. So it's just another element.
I
don't-
punch ankles.
I don't fully understand range in UFC, but I imagine if you're within range to punch a leg, it would be difficult to get a kickoff at that close.
No, well, so you have a kicking range, but which is farther than your punching range, obviously. But the best place to land kicks is in punching range. So that's where you're gonna land the hardest kicks is
Right.
once you're in that range.
But like when you're up close, it's just punches, right? When you're like in the phone
Punches-
booth, as
yeah,
they say,
punches
It's
and
tough to kick when you're real close. I would
knees.
imagine, right? Knees,
Knees
yeah.
are a big one, but
Yeah,
then
I never think
that's
of it.
usually all above the waist is landing
Yeah.
knees. So it's like
Ooh,
unless
a
you're
knee right in the stomach.
unless you're
Fuck.
clinched, yeah, it's right in below the sternum
yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah.
That's like
Just can't breathe.
no, you just fall out, and it's like pain and not being able to breathe. It's weird. Getting punched in the stomach fucking sucks.
Yeah, dude.
And so
That's
knees-
my favorite boxing knockout is a body shot because they get hit in the body and then
then fall
they take like
slowly.
4 or 5 beats and then they fall down.
They're like, ugh,
yeah,
I don't like this.
The pain is traveling to the
Yeah.
brain and then they're like, ah.
There's ones in MMA
Yeah, they usually
where,
take a knee. It seems.
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Yeah,
One,
a lot of
it's one
times.
glove on the
Yeah.
canvas with the knee.
Yep.
So like, oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
But the one where you're like, I mean, there's ones where people just fall out and just writhing in pain. Like, so
Yeah.
if you hit that floating rib on the left side or like,
Yeah.
that shit is brutal,
I didn't like that.
man.
Reminds me when I was at the Shakur Stevenson fight in New Jersey a couple weeks ago. That was the #1 heckle. Was whenever anybody got punched, somebody would go, "Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that."
He did not.
No, he loved it.
He
he
didn't mind
appreciated it. He sent me a thank you card.
Yeah. Thank you for splitting my liver into fucking
Oh.
pieces.
Yeah,
Jeez.
fuck that.
Jeez
man.
Louise.
It's brutal. Oh fuck. You guys want to play another little game?
Yeah, let's play a game.
It's not really a game. It's just a writing exercise.
Sure. Is
Because
it
you don't
improv?
have any
They're
stuff.
not working.
Well, I was just gonna say we talked about. I listened to some of the podcasts from last week, and we talked about that we just liked riffing together and stuff, and potentially doing some short films together. So I started thinking about.
What did I tell you about thinking?
I know, because I'm almost done.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I'm
That is
almost
the most coach
yeah.
football coach thing I've ever heard in my life.
That really is. What you doing thinking, boy?
I tell that to my girlfriend all the time. She's like, I was thinking about something. So what did I tell you about thinking?
Instinct, go from the gut.
Bo, does she call you Robert ever?
No,
Does she call you Bo or does she call you baby or something like that?
babe, maybe.
Babe.
She ever call you Bocephus?
Bo Cephas.
No, yeah, no, never by any name. Definitely not Robert. My parents never called me Robert.
Interesting.
Roberto.
Why was I've been thinking like because I'm almost done doing rewrites and stuff on my like an official second draft on my script.
Is it a porn?
Yeah, it's a porn.
Yep.
It's pretty.
Ends in a porn.
It's a feature length porn that is.
So a French film.
There's no story.
Right.
It's just sex.
Just a lot of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, get to the writing exercise.
And so I was thinking, if we were gonna do like I was trying to brainstorm on like what stories and stuff we could do for short films, and whenever I start that, I try to think of like what like locations and people and stuff that we have access to. So I was thinking maybe we go over some of that now and see if we can figure out a little idea to make a short film.
Well, dude, I have a fucking stage now with professional lighting, a psych that I have access to until we paint it again.
Where's that at?
Is this where you've been
So we're-
sleeping since you got kicked out?
I didn't get kicked out. I have a nice apartment.
It's very nice. There's a bed and everything.
No, we got lights.
Some
and
people
everything.
say it's the nicest apartment.
Dude, it actually made me nauseous because we have the
Wait, what?
dude.
It's so nice it made me fucking nauseated.
So we have the little it's not an iPad, but it's like a little Game Gear
Tablet?
controller. Yeah, it's not an iPad. Usually they have them on iPads, but
A
it's like
Game
this
Gear?
It's like a Game Gear. It's like a Sega Nomad, and you can control all the lights and and it has every color light. So we turned on red all the way up to full brightness, and on the white psych, it just fucking hits you so hard, and it made me nauseous. It was really weird.
Weird.
But yeah, we got all
It's
this.
like you were in the Kenny Rogers roaster chicken
Dude,
room.
it was, dude. It was crazy, but like green and blue and fucking purple and all this stuff, and daylight and like a blue nightlight and everything like that. It's really sick. So we could shoot stuff on that. I'm sure they would let us. Even after the psych was painted, we could just repaint it.
What's a psych?
Psych is a curved, infinite looking stage.
Oh, like a photographer's wall? It looks like a half of a skate
it's
ramp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a curved skate ramp.
It's called a psych?
It's called a psych.
Is
yeah.
it what's it
I think it's
painted right now?
CYC, white.
Is it oh it's white right now?
Yeah.
Damn, that
And
would be
obviously
sick.
you can green screen anything onto that.
Can you do it? Can
I wrote
you
a script
green
last
screen it
night.
with white? Did you really?
Yeah. I swear to
A
God.
short?
Yeah, short.
Hell
Very
yeah.
short. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not. I
don't
don't
have-
want.
you
I
don't
don't
have
want
to-
one of your fucking listeners to steal my brilliant idea.
Yeah, one of our 50 listeners.
Oh, we don't need to air it out right now. But
Well, so I was just trying to think. Like, I was the locate. Like, we obviously have my apartment, your apartment, like all of our cars,
we have the pool room upstairs in my apartment. We could shoot some funny stuff up
pool
there.
room, and so I'm just trying to think of like things that we have really easy
Access
access to. We
Public
obviously
parks.
have like parks, like any sort of public area like that.
It's totally normal in LA to shoot anywhere.
Parking
Yeah,
lot.
pretty much. I mean, you can't at like places in the city though. We can't shoot at. Like, we can't put a tripod down.
I have.
without
I
a-
have.
Technically,
I
you're
have
not
done it
supposed to.
though. I shot on Hollywood Boulevard for like
You-
hours. Nobody said
Really?
anything.
You can
Okay.
say student film.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You
Yeah,
can
I mean,
always
so,
argue student film.
I just am making TikToks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. I'm an influencer.
Yeah, this is the red. We're just shooting TikToks on the red.
Yeah. As soon as my blue check comes through next month,
I thought we were about to have an improv scene that we're going to do together because we can chat what availability we have of locations.
Well, no, I'm
Man,
just
this
saying.
guy
I'm
has a huge cock. I
I'm
just
sa-
realized that.
Jesus.
Sebastian Fundora.
I'm saying
I've
we-
always said that about
based on. I'm saying we can use these locations
Yeah.
that we're talking about to figure out some sort of like.
No, we definitely should. We definitely should. And your apartment, my apartment, the studio.
I mean, we have the pool at my apartment that we could probably shoot around. We obviously have like any sort of like hiking trail and stuff, so like nature stuff like that we have a lot of access to. But we need to make something that's like 5 minutes.
Yeah, well,
Because
like-
I tell you what, I'm not watching a fucking 10, 20-minute short that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much easier for people to watch something that's super concise.
I think the pool room would be great because we could be up there as long as we wanted, and we could riff off of some stupid shit, arguing.
Yeah,
one
that's,
character's an asshole.
if we have
something
like a
that.
structure, a story structure, and then we have like decent character background, like we can just riff
Yeah.
most of the scenes. I feel like
Yeah.
we have a little bit of structure around it, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, the pool room I think is really like maybe we do a billiards pool and swimming pool sort of thing. It's people fucking by the pool, people fucking by the billiards
Oh yeah, it's a
table.
porno. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
Oh.
very stable pool table.
No, did you try? Have you tried already?
No, you can't lean on one side of it.
Really?
It wobbles. Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Just gotta put a little tin under it,
Yeah.
a little tobacco tin.
Tobacco.
Some cardboard under one of the legs.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah, just a
fine.
little matchbook.
A matchbook. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
I got a sick matchbook.
Damn. How long?
That was my trick.
What the fuck just
He just dropped all the matches.
Only two.
He dropped all of them.
That is
Oh,
all
yeah?
of them, though.
There's
Oh,
my magic
oh,
trick.
I gotta. Do y'all
Oh,
like
shit.
Vietnam movies?
What?
Y'all like Vietnam movies? Yes, I do actually. I love them.
I love them.
About vacationing in Vietnam?
Just to get into movies, I watched The Greatest Beer Run Ever yesterday. It's on Apple TV.
Is that good?
It's really good. It's really fucking good. It starts as like kind of a silly premise, and it is like a pretty
It's a true story, right?
Yeah, based on a true story, but a pretty hardcore fucking Vietnam movie that like a lot of Vietnam movies miss. A lot of the like good topics. If you've read a lot of the books of the Vietnam era about like there's fiction books written by people that fought in Vietnam that are really good, like In the Lake in the Woods, is that what it's called? That's a really good one, but it just like hits all these notes that like movies like Good Morning Vietnam kind of try to hit, but it just is Robin Williams being too silly most of the time, and it doesn't hit hard enough. It's like I was very impressed by it. Russell Crowe's in it, Bill Murray's in it, fucking Zac Efron is the main character, and I don't know what he did to his face. He like might have done some fillers or something. Like he has this insane square jaw now, but he fucking killed it. It was a great movie. He just looks odd as fuck.
Yeah,
It's got that Tom Brady
plastic
thing.
Yeah,
surgery
he did
is
something,
fucking
dude.
Crazy, man.
But it is really fucking good. I watched it last night, and I was like, holy shit, this might be like up there with some of the best. Like I would say like it's, you know, Apocalypse Now is up there, Deer Hunter is up there, Full Metal Jacket's up there, and then right under that, I would say this movie's up there. It's better than a lot of other ones, so that's my opinion.
Damn, what's that one? What's the Spike Lee one that came out recently? That was like one of the worst
Vietnam
movies
one?
I've seen.
Oh, is it about like the old guys going back to
Yeah.
find money they
Yeah,
buried or something?
that was. I didn't even make it like halfway through that movie.
I can't stand most of Spike Lee's movies.
It was fucking brutal.
racist.
It's just he's not Woody
Defend
Allen.
yourself. Defend yourself, Brian.
I refuse to
Who was
dignify
the
that with a
comedian?
response.
Who was the comedian that was like, does he still refer to him as joints?
Wait, what is that?
A Spike Lee joint.
That's what it was called.
Oh, I got you.
You see that new Spike Lee joint?
He's like, I haven't seen his movies in a while. Does he still refer to him as joints?
Oh my god. Did you guys? I hate to bring it back to the movie again, but
Wasn't he the one that he got game? Isn't that Spike?
yeah,
I like
yeah.
he got game.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's made a couple movies I like, but overall, I generally don't like his movies. I didn't like Black Klansman.
I like Black Klansman.
Dude,
It had 4 endings though for no reason. But other than that,
Dialogue
I
was
liked
corny,
it.
I thought.
All right,
Eh.
so there is
Hauser's in that, right?
Shut the fuck up, Bo.
Okay, yes, sir.
There
It
is
is
a there is a Jennifer Lopez marriage movie coming out.
Wait, that's a Vietnam War movie?
No.
Yes, it is.
And
Mom, now is not the time.
I just want to ask.
You're gonna get
The
pulled.
main-
Is that genetics or is it like?
Well, the music stopped, so you know a punchline was told.
We got you a gift.
hold on, I want
It's
you.
your something
Fuck, I can't
borrowed.
fast
Brings
forward where
you
this
good
shit is.
luck, except
So
for
the
Uncle Greg.
the
We
main
have
like
cafeteria
title
on that
song
forklift, but that's not
that
the
they're
knife's
using.
fault.
Not only that they're using, but that it shows a clip of the entire cast singing it together
You invited your ex?
is "I'll Be" by Edwin McCain.
No way. They can't steal our fucking song. That's gonna make it so much more expensive for.
Time for dinner?
No, it'll be. I mean, we have Zucker note.
You look so much better than the rest
You've
of
got to
us.
be fucking me. So
fucking crazy.
people listening,
That's
this
pretty
song
awesome.
is a strong through line in the movie we just made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
a
it is.
major through line.
And I mean, it's our movie's gonna come out a year later probably, so it's not like gonna be that.
Are they using it ironically at all?
I don't think so.
I will be.
But it might be better because the popularity of the song will be
Yeah.
up at least a little bit.
But we don't want it to seem like we're following off of that.
I don't think
Nobody's
our
gonna be like,
demographics.
hey,
are
they're
gonna
ripping
be-
off J-Lo.
Yeah, the shotgun wedding.
Once that I wonder if I'd be walking handcuffed.
It's just playing in the background of the trailer though. But then they show.
Sounds like it works with the trailer really well.
Sounds like the Lion King from here.
Hold on.
Oh, you got it!
I got it.
You got it!
The whole. It's gonna be the whole entire cast singing the song at one point in the movie, which is crazy.
Does it take place in the early 2000s?
It feels like it. It looks like they're getting married in like the Amazon.
Nobody.
Josh Jamal is in it. That's who she's marrying.
But it's an action movie, it sounds like.
That's everybody singing it.
Crying shoulder.
J-Lo's like Joe Flacco to me.
A great quarterback.
No, he won one Super Bowl, got overpaid, and then has just not gone away ever.
Did he play last week? Because he played the week before.
He didn't play last week. No, Zach Wilson played. But he's just like this. J-Lo to me is like this person that I can't explain why they're still around.
Yeah.
Just like Joe
I don't
Flacco.
know, yeah.
Dude, if you can be a backup QB in your twilight, that's fucking sick. You're making money still.
Yeah, but he plays a lot.
He didn't for a while, but he did play 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the guy,
Same with J-Lo. J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Same with J-Lo.
I watched.
She
the
didn't play for a
I
while.
watched the movie
We
with
got
her.
Sway
and-
here with J Lo.
I'm sure y'all didn't watch it, but the one with her and Owen Wilson, where
Bo's like, I liked it.
shit.
I did not see that one.
It's pretty bad. But like she marries just a fan in the crowd, just like on first sight, because her boyfriend breaks up with her.
Wait,
Or
is she
cheats on
playing?
her.
Is she playing Jennifer Lopez?
She's basically playing Beyonce, like big #1 pop star. Her boyfriend cheats on her, and then at the show, she's like kind of having a breakdown, and then
Does her sister ever punch her?
yes,
Husband in the
multiple
face?
times. No.
I don't
But,
know how
um,
Beyonce they went.
But Owen Wilson, he's like, I'm a teacher, like, and then
Yeah.
they get engaged, and then do they fall in love? Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's very corny, but I did kind of like it. I watched the trailer and I was like, "That's the worst movie ever. That's officially the worst movie ever."
And
And
you're
then I
like,
watched the
let's
whole thing.
watch it.
Yeah, that is kind of what
Did
happened.
Owen Wilson used to box, or like what's up with his nose?
No, it's just what people's noses look like
Oh,
sometimes.
he looks punched in.
No, I think he did
No, he's,
break
like,
his nose.
punched out.
I think he did break his nose at one
But
point.
it's like flat here. At the
He's
top of his
got-
nose, at the bridge.
On like the
Look that up, Jamie.
It's where people have
What's
sort
up
of
with
bumps
Owen
in their
Wilson's
nose.
nose?
What's up with
No,
it?
I do think he broke it. I do think he broke it.
I don't know, because that dude the dude that's on New Girl has a similar nose.
He might have broke his too.
I don't think so. I think some people's bump
Oh
in
yeah,
their nose
he
is
broke
just-
his nose twice, both times before he entered acting. First, he injured his nose as a teen during a fight at St. Mark's High School in Dallas.
I don't believe it.
Second,
Hell yeah, Dallas, Texas, baby.
second time he injured his nose was a result of a football injury. That's
Hell yeah,
quite a
football,
Texas
baby.
resume.
Yeah.
I got my nose busted at pickup basketball, or like I played in.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. In a rec league in Burbank, and just got popped so hard. And I have a picture of it. It's fully crooked, nose.
Two black eyes?
No, just blood pouring
No,
out.
they were white.
It's just one black guy.
I'm like adrenaline hyped. I'm standing at the line. Like the guy got fouled. They didn't call a foul for me. The guy that was driving in, his backhand came back, popped me in the nose, bleeding like crazy, totally crooked. I'm standing there at the like waiting for free throws, and the guy next to me on the other team is like, "Dude," and points to the ground, and there's a pile of blood on the ground.
A pile?
Dude, it's fucking like this big on the ground of like a shit ton of blood. So I have to go out. They clean the blood off the ground or whatever. I take a picture of it, and it's fully crooked. And I was like, I broke my nose. The next day, it must have just been swollen off to the side, but it was fully like out to here on one side. It wasn't broken, I
Dude,
guess.
you're like Wolverine.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, you just
fuck
heal
no.
overnight.
Oh, fuck all over it.
Oh, that's Spider-Man.
I'm
Which-
like Wolverine.
I saw a sloth the other day, and I was like, that's way closer to Wolverine.
Sloth?
Yeah, their actual claws are so closer to what Wolverine
Yeah, but they
has.
move so slow.
I know, but I'm just saying the claws themselves are so much closer.
Wolverine is probably the one superhero connected to an animal that should not be at all.
Yeah, it has nothing to
Like,
do with the
shouldn't-
Wolverine.
nothing-
But isn't that like it isn't? It's like his his military tag name, right?
Oh, that's
Not to be a
lame.
nerd about it,
That's
but
super lame, though.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like Top Gun or Maverick or whatever. He's Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I think that is what it is.
Damn, Wolverine's from the 1800s.
What?
The character?
The character was born in the 19th century, it says.
But not created.
No.
I was like,
No,
what?
no.
They've been telling this tale for years.
Yeah, he was born in northern Alberta, Canada, approximately near Cold Lake in the late 19th century, to rich farm owners John and Elizabeth Howlett. Let's see. I'm trying to find where the werewolf comes in. Or Wolverine, I mean.
Werewolf.
Sorry, Wolverine.
He's a werewolf.
His claws come out on a full moon.
Oh, you remember how we were talking about Jordan Peele and Ari Aster? You know who we left out? Who's fucking top notch?
Who?
Robert Eggers.
Who's that?
He's The Witch, The Lighthouse, and
I haven't seen The Witch.
dude, The Witch is so good. It's on HBO Max right
Is
now.
The Witch good? Maybe I'll go watch it.
I love The Witch. He did. What's
Is it
the
scary?
third one? Disturbing more.
Okay.
It's not like jump scares, but it's a really good spooky October movie. You should definitely watch it. It's
Okay.
so good. I would put The Lighthouse above it. Fuck, what's the third one that he made?
Who?
Robert Eggers. The Witch, The Lighthouse. Oh, and The Northman.
I didn't watch that either.
I saw The Northman. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, out of those three,
It's
I'd put that
okay.
last. I'd go Lighthouse, The Witch, then The Northman. But he's doing Nosferatu.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he going to make him look like the old one?
I would assume so.
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my favorite movies is Shadow of the Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Or Shadow of a Vampire, which is about the making of Nosferatu and is Willem Dafoe as the guy who plays Nosferatu.
Uh-huh.
And the like story behind that is basically the guy who played Nosferatu went into character and never came out for the entire
Damn.
thing, and was like haunting the lead actress, and would like literally like show up over her bed and stuff like at night in full gear, and so it's a little bit about that, but it's about more like he like tricks himself into playing like a real vampire. So but it's the shit. It's a really good movie. They do like a lot of transition stuff where it looks like the old, Cranked film, and then it sort of slowly transitions to them being on set, and it's fucking sweet.
I like movies about movies.
I do as well.
Damn, Wolverine has a serious, serious background.
Yeah, dude.
So he was born to these rich farmers, right? But apparently he's an illegitimate child of the groundskeeper and the rich farmer's wife. And then the rich farmer gets kicked off the farm because his son tried to rape somebody.
Yeah,
in the farm.
that happens.
Wolverine's
different
illegitimate father
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
His other son.
I got you.
Who's named Dog.
So they're just
good
naming
name.
them after animals.
Well, no,
He wasn't named Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine got it, but that's where Logan comes from. The groundskeeper's name is Logan.
Little Logan.
Because Wolverine's birth name was Thomas Howlett. There's a lot. I mean, I guess when you've been writing, when did X-Men start? In the 50s?
Probably.
Yes, they have
Yeah.
about 60 years of...
I was never a comic book kid.
Me either.
I like
didn't
a
know
lot
that-
Not
of,
opposed to it.
I didn't know they
Yeah.
had like heavy-ass backstories
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do.
for
They
sure.
do.
I mean, that's part of what I like about comic books is that there's so much like history as far as what the characters are concerned. So like all their stuff is super motivated. But I liked comic books when I was a kid because I was really dyslexic and just didn't read anything. I just would flip through and just look at all the pictures.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
be able to get some sort of version of the story.
What do you mean you were dyslexic?
Well,
No, you can now. Like the fucking treatment is like you can
Shock
pretty much
treatment?
you can pretty much be cured of it.
I mean, honestly, reading practice and segment that's gone on the show now, and closed captions on TV on like show. Like if I'm watching The Office, which is a show I've seen 100 times, just putting that on there and reading along with that has helped me a crazy amount with being able to read.
I was also diagnosed with dyslexia, but I think you still are technically always dyslexic, but you can overcome a lot
Well,
of
it's like
parts of it.
once an addict, always an addict. But
Yeah.
if you go 60 years without it,
For me, it's numbers. I cannot remember a group of numbers. I have to look up my...
69, 42, 17, 5.
That would fuck me up. Yeah.
What did I say?
69, 42, 36, 5.
69, 42, 17, 5.
Okay.
I didn't remember
It's
either.
more of the
Well, that's
order.
so. There's two different ones. So there's number dyslexia that is applied more to math, and then there's
Yeah.
letter
But I
dyslexia
wasn't
that's applied more
terrible at
to
math.
reading.
It was more of like remembering orders of numbers. Like if I have to type in a number thing, I have to go back and forth like 10 times.
Damn,
But
you're an idiot.
dude, I have a 4-digit code for the alarm at my office, and I've had to look it up like 20 times, and I've gone to my office 1,000 times. Okay,
Well,
maybe not 1,000, but
You're
you know.
stupid.
Yeah.
Are we? What time is it?
1:17 even.
Yeah, let's,
Yeah, I think
let's
we're
get the
good.
fart out of here.
Yeah.
Bo, hit him with the socials.
All right, we're going to be at 2 places this weekend. Fuck, it won't be up by then. But in the future, we will be at Footsie's on Friday nights, on Saturday nights, every second Saturday of the month. So that won't be till November, whatever that is. Bo's Backyard Burgers, LA on Instagram, at Bone Thugs and eHarmony. Follow us on What's Wrong With Me podcast on YouTube. That's our main source right now. We want you to watch the video. If you let us know if you only want to listen to it, we'll do that. But we're really pushing the video. That's pretty much it for me.
Yes. Yeah, we had some problems with the audio, and so I just sort of
And we have to pay for it. So we would like if you just watched it
and
on
I backed
YouTube.
away from that a little bit to sort of let them figure out. I don't know if it was. I don't know what was if it was Simplecast, which is what we use to post everything. I don't know if they were having problems or if I was just fucking up with the upload, but let us know if you prefer that. I appreciate everybody diving into the YouTube a little bit more.
Yes,
50
please.
subscribers means a lot. According to Brian, it's harder to do that than anything that we'll do in the future. So
Harder to go from 0 to 50 to 50 to 100, 100 to 1,000, 100 to 10,000, 10,000.
Sold!
We're going to have to cut that.
I will say, though, that theory falls out when you get from. It's probably harder to get to 1 million from 100,000.
Oh fuck. Do you have any Mr. Brian Vokey on?
Yeah, Mr. Brian Vokey on Instagram is where I post everything. You can catch me at Lambeau Field on December 19th, catching a Monday Night Football game, Green Bay Packers versus the Los Angeles Rams.
That's a
I'm
plug.
going shirtless.
Just come up and hang
Are
out
you
with
painting
you.
yourself?
I think I'm just gonna go shirtless.
Okay.
I might wear like they make Hulk gloves that look like cheese, so I might wear some
Really?
cheese.
That's
Hulk,
kind of awesome.
Hulk
Yeah,
fists.
look for him on the feed. Monday Night Football plays on CBS, I believe.
No, it's on ESPN.
Oh, ESPN.
You
You're right. He's
idiot.
right. That's Sunday football. Sunday Night Football plays on CBS.
Sunday Night Football's on Peacock, on NBC.
Okay, shut up. Why am I plugging these companies?
I should do not trivia about where football is
I
playing.
was
on what
watching
station.
the noon games on CBS. Okay, so what do you got?
You idiot. Be sure to check out my other podcast, Getting Doug with High, that I do with Doug Benson and Alicia Glass.
You're on IMDb for that.
That I am on IMDb for that. Interesting. That's my other one credit on my IMDb page. I got to figure out how to get my other short films that are on there linked to that page because they're up there. But
I was
they're
shocked I didn't have anything on there, and I was grateful because I've been a part of some really awful projects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll.
And
that'll
I'm glad
happen.
that they're not attached to my name.
If you make a short and you like put it up on IMDb, what do you do?
Yeah, it's pretty silly. I mean,
Unless
unless
you
it's
won
like,
like the Oscar for best short.
Yeah,
well, I was gonna
that's
say
true.
unless you're like actually going into the
Or if it's good
festival
quality.
circuit.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone thinks that it's good quality. That's why they put it on IMDb. But if you're
Mine was.
actually like in the festival circuit and you're in like the Academy approved festivals and shit like that, you definitely should be on IMDb. But check out IMDb, The Late Game. Like and subscribe.
To the IMDb. Get a premium.
Actually, The Late Game on Instagram. I think The Late Game
Yep.
movie.
Yeah, follow
There's
that,
a
yeah.
page. Follow that. I believe I'm if I'm not mistaken, editing starts in like the next 2 days. Because apparently we had so much footage that we didn't have enough hard drives to like handle it during the edit, and I think they had to buy a whole new computer as well, like a computer with like some nicer
Some super gaming
some
computer
super shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I believe that is starting soon.
built by a 12-year-old Korean kid who's a millionaire from
That's right.
esports.
So we'll be posting
Sounds right.
hopefully like some stills and like little clips and like promotional shit for that over the next year while this shit is being made. So check that out. Follow my Instagram at Rizzo. I don't know if I said Getting Dug with Highs on Patreon.
You sure did, but that's a perfect one to forget.
Patreon.com. I didn't think I said where it was. Patreon.com/Getting Dug. It's $4.20 a month. $420. It's pretty easy to pay for. No, $4.20
For a cup of coffee.
and we got a lot of new stuff coming for you. I believe Todd Glass is going to be on this week.
Should bring him a cake pop.
So I will bring him a fucking call back. So I will maybe I'll bring Todd Glass a cake pop. But thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. We really appreciate it. Brian and Bo, thank you very much.
God bless.
Can you sanitize that hand that you just kissed before we high five? That's good enough.
There you go.